everyone. Thank you so much for watching our previous videos. Thanks for tuning into this one. Thank you for supporting us. Today, in talking about customer loyalty and retention, we're going to be looking at keeping your customers at the forefront of your mind, being aware of your limitations, communication, and being able to accommodate the unknown. I hope you enjoy. Now on to the video. So this is my walk, and today I want to talk about customer service, loyalty, and retention. This article was written by Sueki Chen. She does cakes. I love desserts. I love desserts. But anyway, yeah, she talks about customer loyalty, and she says no customer, no business. And it's funny because as much as a lot of us say it, we don't really take it seriously, and we don't have it at the forefront of our mind all the time. So we always think about our customers, but bending backwards to make sure that our customers are happy is not necessarily something that we do. And we don't even realize we're not doing it. That's the funny thing about it. But yeah, no customer, no business. So make sure that you have your customers at the top forefront of your mind in terms of giving them, and it can't be you give them what you have. You have to give them a little bit more. You have to give them what they want, not what you have. Give them what makes them happy. Basically, that's what it is. So that was tip number 1. Tip number 2 says, be aware of your limitations before you commit. And if you're aware of your limitations, you share that with your customers, then you'll know. So let's say you do, let's say you have a bakery, or you do catering, and you only have yourself as staff and 2 other persons or 3 other persons. You can't be doing 3 events in a day. So you need to let your customers know that this is what I'm able to do. And then if you're able to do a little bit more in terms of, let's say, instead of actually showing up in person, but just delivering, then that's an option that your customers have, and they'll be happy with it. So just be careful of your commitment level and what it is that you're committing to. That's tip number 2 that she talks about. Tip number 3, see how pretty the sky is today? Although most days when I walk, it's really beautiful. I like this angle. Okay, tip number 3 is communication. That's the biggest thing, I think, in terms of, so nothing ever goes as planned. Very, very rarely. Like, nothing goes as planned. I don't care. You can argue with me all you want, but nothing goes according to plan. And so what happens when things aren't working out the way you want it to? So you had a 3 o'clock appointment to be at your customer's place, but then something happens. Can you start with either way, regardless of what the issue is, or you're supposed to get 1,000 something, but now you were not able to get 1,000 quality products? Communication is key. Communication. So call them as soon as possible. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, I feel like that's one of my weaknesses. I try, I really do try. I talked about emailing before, it's not my strength. But once I start building a relationship with whether it be a business or an entrepreneur, whatever it is, once I start building a relationship, I find that my communication gets better. But there's always room for growth. But talk to them, call them, tell them what the problem is, tell them what is their struggle, how can you let them know that you haven't forgotten them. You're still planning to deliver, but there are a little bit of glitches. But either way, you should not be having these glitches too often. So you can't be having the same thing over and over. That's not gonna make any sense. So keep that in mind. The other thing is she talked about actually in the past going to her clients' place of business, sorry, literally herself. So she's the boss and there's so many things to do, but she talks about literally having to drop everything and showing up because a cake needed to be fixed or something. So literally going all out, which brings me to my next thing. Push yourself to accommodate the uncomfortable or the like basically put yourself out of your way. Sometimes you have to do that to be able to sort yourself out. Sometimes you really have to what am I saying? How am I going to say this? So yeah, when she talked about the fact that she literally had to show up at her customer, so a customer might be angry with you, and you know how a lot of us, we want what we want when we want, and we really don't care about the other person's circumstances. We need to accommodate those persons as well, because you know what, at the end of the day, if a customer is really, really angry, mad, and you somehow fix the issue and make them happy, in addition to keeping them as customers, they are now going to spread the word and you're going to end up getting new customers through them. And so bending over backwards for your clients is going to be it's going to be amazing. It's literally going to give you more and more. So yeah, so customer retention, customer loyalty, all that jazz, not everybody's going to be perfect. Just keep that in mind. So a lot of times we focus on those who are nice to us, but we need to not do that. We need to recognize that those who are not nice to us, they probably have something, they're probably just having a bad day and they needed you to work things out for them. And by working things out for them, now you have a customer for life. And then in addition to having a customer for life, they're also going to bring their friends and family to you. So yeah, customer loyalty really means going backwards, bending over backwards for them. Communication. Have at the forefront of your mind that your customer, without them, we have no business. All right. So that's my walk. I hope you walked with me. I hope you enjoyed this conversation, because I did. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And that little icon thingy that will allow you to get notifications, when you click on it, click all notifications, not just personalized. All right? I think it's getting to the crazy part of the evening, or the afternoon of my walk, where it's going to be a lot of noise. Anyway, yeah, I hope you'll enjoy this walk and see you on the next one.